Dzień dobry, assalamu alaikum, ciao, konnichiwa, bonjour, hola, good morning, good morning. It's Friday, it's Ken at 10. Good morning to you. How are you this fine Friday? Thanks very much for joining us yet again with another live Ken at 10 on Friday. As many of you will know, Friday is my favorite day of the week. I do love a Friday. Why do I love a Friday? Well, it's the anticipation of the weekend ahead, which I love. And also the day when we get everybody out for viewing. And you may think, well, nobody's ever looking at this time of year, but that's just not true. In fact, the competition is just more intense for the people that are out looking because there are less of them. So our job becomes even more important in making sure that if there's a serious viewer out there, that we know who they are, what they're viewing, and if they're viewing through us to see our clients' properties. So there's a real push on a Friday to make sure we get everyone out. As far as the conveyancing side is concerned, as I mentioned before yesterday, that's something that we do on a Wednesday and Thursday, prepare for the exchanges today. So we're in anticipation of a few exchanges that we're hoping will come through. Still negotiating a couple of sales, which will hopefully come through to fruition today, and looking forward to getting people out for this weekend on the available stock. But the most important thing is this. Many people are calling us for information. What's happening? My house isn't selling. I'm not sure what's going on. Is there a lack of confidence out there? And the answer is yes, people are worried, they're scared. But with careful discussion, you can still get sales through, you can still negotiate sales, and people can still see that the housing market does still have strength here locally, and that people are still buying and selling. So if yours isn't moving for any reason, and you're on the market and you just don't know what to do, we've got a strategy for that. Give us a call. We can talk about it. 0208 679 8601, ken@jamesalexander.com. We can tell you exactly what to do. Why? Because we've been through recessions before many times, right back from the 80s to now. We know exactly what to do when things get tough to make sure you have the best opportunity and the best chance of selling for the very best price, not least of which, of course, if you really want to sell quickly, we have auctions, and they're a thing of beauty. When that hammer goes down, you've exchanged contracts. And quite often we take on a property 4 weeks later, hammer down, exchange of contracts, and people are literally guaranteed a sale from that point. So if you need a really quick sale, we can do that for you. If you just need a sale and it doesn't need to be that quick and you want to achieve the best price, we can do that for you. As far as the market's concerned, it's still busy out there. You'd be surprised how busy we are right now, but supply is lacking. So if you do have a property that's not moving, then do get in touch with us, and then we can decide on a strategy together. Sometimes the advice is not to move right now, not because you can't necessarily sell your own, but actually it's about the supply of other property in the areas you're moving to, whether there's something suitable for you. Certainly if you're thinking about it, the most important thing is have dialogue, get us around, make us a cup of tea. We can have a chat and decide whether moving is right for you right now. There's no cost attached to that anyway, because as far as we're concerned, we look for relationships for the long term with people. So even if you're not moving right now, that's okay. It might be next year we meet again, might be the year after, but at least you've got an idea of what's going on, what strategies you can look at, and what sort of price your home is right now. As far as today's concerned, here in southwest London, the weather is kind of grey and overcast, but quite warm, quite mild. And I hear we're in for a bit of an Indian summer weekend, which I look forward to. And that always helps with the viewing because, everything looks better in the sunshine, doesn't it? When it's raining, and it often is, we always say, if you like it in the rain, you're going to love it in the sunshine. But of course, when the sun's out, everything just feels better. Everybody feels better come to that. So looking forward to a busy weekend of viewings, hopefully. We're certainly going to push for it. Hope your agent is too. And if they're not, then you need to call us. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. Look after yourselves, and if you can, your family and friends. Ciao.